and then it just goes pop and then fades back down. We shall see. Okay, Tesla up to 329. I still think it's a nice wedge, but to me, looking pretty promising for this type of structure. If we break those highs, maybe going higher. Tesla in 2025, getting back to all-time highs would be pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I'd love to have a nice little chunk of profit on Tesla this year if it goes back to all-time highs. And that's it for kind of the Mag 7. We can throw in, Berkshire Hathaway. You can throw in some other top 10s, but that's what I'm watching at. Bonds, if we have risk off, we'll probably see the dollar go up. We'll see bonds go up, but we've seen the market still just trying to press highs and stay sideways. I don't think the dollar is necessarily breaking lows. I think the dollar is still range bound. Yields I keep watching closely, and that's how we're at. So, overall, there's a lot of caution, and for good reason. There's a lot of noise. I think that's what traders have to get used to in 2025. If you're not already used to it, there's just a lot of noise. We have some big news next week with U.S. inflation. Does that make the market do anything technically? We're sitting at highs again on the Qs. Are we going to retreat from there? If we're sitting at highs on the SPX or close to them, are we going to retreat from there? Right? So do the Qs go a little bit higher to fade? Does the S&P go up here to fade? We'll find out next week. Maybe Monday is a test of the highs. Tuesday is a fade of the highs. We will find out. I'm going to continue to sell 0 DTE call options and just collect income. It's a pretty good way that I measure out, kind of the highs of the day. Oftentimes they are not hit, and that's a pretty good way to safely make some income, in addition to having some downside protection, waiting and being patient for some of the bigger opportunities for me to allocate some capital. And just, I think that's the hard part. Be patient, be disciplined, don't take silly risks, don't over leverage. I think the market's going to hopefully continue to offer good opportunities and not just go up. I think we go sideways for a little bit longer. I think we possibly have a pullback coming. So let's go to SPX here. I think we have a pullback. A little 3 1/3% pullback is not enough to me. So if we go higher, I'm still a little hesitant to chase that high. So I think a poke, a pullback, maybe 4 or 5%, maybe 5 to 10%. Just give us something dynamic to buy the dip. All right. If the market melts up, cool. I'll enjoy the melt up every step of the way. But if we stretch up to 7,000 with nothing but a 3% pullback after a 25 to 30+% rally since those April lows, I hate to say it, but I'm going to be a little bit more bearish going into that 7,000 high. And bearish to what? Like a short term, maybe a 60-day correction, sure. Maybe the top of the market in a bear market, I don't know, maybe. Right now, it's just there's so many things that are trying to keep this market going and keep going and keep going. But I think a little lull, little pullback would be great, kind of shake out some of the weak hands, and we will see if only the strongest survive. Okay. So, all right, I'll let you go for this weekend. Have a great weekend. Let's come back and do it again next week and grind. I look forward to seeing everybody, and take care. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.